Eisner with HHS Action News, and this is our very first newscast of the year. New to HHS this year is a freshman mentoring program called Lunchroom. We talked to crew leader and our counselor, Mrs. Brock, about how the first Link orientation went.
Lunchroom is a high school transition program that helps orientate freshmen transitioning into high school. We had a freshman orientation, and that's the first thing that we do with the freshmen. And this year we had it on August the 21st from 8:30 to 2. And the morning was focused on getting to know our freshmen with our leaders, and they had some group activity. We had smaller group activity as well through the day. And then in the afternoon, we all ate lunch together, and then we did high school tours with a period run through so that all the freshmen would know where they were going on the first day of school and where their locker was. So we kind of did a practice day for them. Our future plans, Lunchroom has 4 components to the year-long project, and the first one is the high school orientation. The second one is the academic follow-ups, and what the academic follow-ups is, our leaders will pick subjects that they will go over with the freshmen to help them be successful for their first year, and it gives them just basic skills that leaders wish that they would have known as freshmen. So it's just academic follow-ups that they do with them in groups. The third part is social follow-ups, so we want to get them engaged and have good school spirit and want them to be involved, and so that's also a very important piece. And then the last one is the leader initiates contacts with our freshmen, so they stay in contact with them through the year and just help them along, and so that they can be successful their first year in transitioning into high school.
Our roving reporter Tana Hickel caught up with our 2 new teachers at HHS. Let's meet them.
Hi, my name is Tana Hickel, and I'm interviewing Miss O'Borney here at Hoisington High School. How is your year going so far?
It's been really good. I'm excited to start working with kids. This week we got into classes finally and doing homework and helping them with homework, so I'm looking forward to the school year.
That's good. What are your job responsibilities here at Hoisington High?
I'm designated to certain students, so I'll go into classes with them and make sure I get notes, and then I just kind of talk with them and make sure they're understanding what's going on in class and help them with homework and completing it and getting the assignments back to the teachers.
What made you want to become an aide?
When I was in high school, my parents started doing foster care, and when I went to college, I just pursued psychology degree, and then I started working with autistic kids and just kind of went through there in the psychology field. And I guess kids is where I've always wanted to work, and this job just kind of opened up, and it actually just fell into my lap, so I just went with it.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's John Bigesser. I'm the middle school wellness teacher. I teach 8th grade wellness, and then I come over here to the high school and I teach an hour of rec sports, sociology, college psychology, and then freshman girls PE, and I'm also the head volleyball coach.
How did you become interested in becoming a teacher?
Well, both my parents were teachers. My dad was an administrator and athletic director, so I just kind of grew up knowing how to teach, and that was just kind of the first profession that I fell into.
How has volleyball been going so far?
Volleyball's been great. The girls are really skilled and really athletic, and they put out as much effort as I need them to, which is great, and I think we're going to have a great season.
The iPad initiative at Hoisington has taken a little longer than anticipated. We talked to our principal, Mrs. Wilson, about the issue.
That we did volume purchasing with our applications, so we purchased a certain quantity of apps. Well, through Apple, it appeared that we were using twice as many apps as we were, because now we've reloaded them onto the iPads after they figured out the situation why it wasn't reading the app or allowing them to work. So through that, Apple was saying you've overused the amount of volume that you've purchased. So Carrie and Patrick have been communicating with Apple, waiting for Apple to realize we haven't used those apps yet. The reason the seniors' iPads are working is because we had that many extra apps in our volume purchasing, so they were free to use. They were still free to use. So actually, the seniors download activated. And the reason the freshmen through juniors did not activate is because Apple said, wow, you haven't purchased those yet. Our student body has been very patient. And I even appreciate the fact that, yes, they're excited about getting their iPads. They want them back in their hands. The staff, the teachers have had to use Plan B since school started because Plan A was incorporating the apps and incorporating the iPads into their lessons. So everybody's been resilient on this and patient, and hopefully we are up and running, ready to go by Monday.
Cell phone use is now allowed in our lunchroom. Trent Schramer talked to some of our students about the pros and cons.
What do you think about using cell phones during lunchtime?
It's awesome because I can talk to my dad because I love my father.
It's nice because I can talk to my mom. She just told me I have a dentist appointment at 2:30, so.
I like it a lot.
I mean, my phone's kind of a paperweight, so I don't really have anyone to talk to, but it's nice to have it, I guess.
Okay. So, you think there's any negatives to having your phone during lunch?
No.
Not really, other than no one talks to me, but whatever.
The sports season is underway this year. Cross country got things running with the Josh Emerson Classic in the Nick at Meet in Hayes. Ashton Nicholson has been dominating on the golf course this year, finishing first at the Nickerson tournament and placing well second other times. Girls tennis has been playing for 3 weeks now. At the most recent meet, the varsity placed second as a team and has improved each time out. Lady Cardinal volleyball has gotten off to a fast start and travels to Larned tomorrow. The Cardinal football team looks to right the ship this Friday to Wichita and then homecoming next week versus Ellenwood. We'll have highlights next newscast. Finally, our video production team headed to Hutchinson, Kansas State Fair yesterday for a competition. The following is the 4-minute production of the day at the fair.
Welcome to the 100th Annual Kansas State Fair. I'm Kagan Blackwell. We sent out a team of reporters to see why the Kansas State Fair never gets old. Let's see what they found out.
Turkey legs.
Well, just all the animals and stuff.
Food. Food never gets old.
The people.
Well, it's just the tradition of being here all the time, every year.
All the greasy fried food.
Well, I like to meet a lot of people.
The corn dogs. It's the best part.
Since it is the State Fair's 100th birthday, we had a wide range of people on the fairgrounds singing happy birthday to the fair.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy 100th birthday, Kansas State Fair.
Happy birthday to you.
One of the first things you see when pulling into the fairgrounds is the U.S. Cellular Grandstand. When the grandstand was built in 1910, it was the largest of its kind in Kansas and designed for seating up to 7,500 people. The grandstand arranges performances from horse racing to big-name concerts. The stories are endless.
The last one I saw was when I was very young and we had come to see Liberace. But before the stage show started, we were chased home because a tornado was coming. We did not get to see it.
I really think it was the Stattlers, but I can't remember. It was either the Judds or the Stattlers. But, you know, either one. It was a great time. It was a nice night.
Under the grandstand is one of the oldest exhibits at the fair, the Women's Christian Temperance Union.
Hi, we're volunteering for the Women's Christian Temperance Union, the WCTU. It's been here at the fair since it started in 1913. However, the WCTU started in 1874 when women got together and saw the effects that alcohol was having on their families, their homes.
We sent out a second group of reporters to go interview A.J. Kluter about his sculptures he creates out of wood using a chainsaw.
Oh, typically we'll put on 4 shows a day. We'll start about every 2 hours or so, and then typically we'll finish one. The chainsaw work will be done typically within about an hour or so. Oh, my favorite piece of artwork that I've made. I don't know. I don't think I've done it yet. I get a few nice ones, but that's a tough one. I don't know. As being an artist, you know, you're never really happy with any of them. You can see all the flaws in all of them. So I guess there is a piece that I wound up buying it back. Somebody called me. They had it for sale. One of these online auction kind of things, and it was probably one of the higher dollar pieces that I sold out of the shop. It was a female wrapped in a blanket with a big bonnet, and she was kind of leaning back a little bit with the bonnet coming down, so you had to actually stoop down to look up to see her face. And yeah, she came out really nice. I did it quite a few years ago.
Thank you for watching. This is Kagan Blackwell signing off from the Kansas State Fair, where the fun never ends.
Thanks for watching HHS Action News, bringing you all the news we can.